And now we are staying at the Olifants Rest Camp or the Elephants Rest Camp in the Kruger National Park. The Olifants Rest Camp is situated on a large hill overlooking the Olifants River, and it has majestic views across the Lowveld and the Kruger National Park. There's no camping facilities at the Olifants Rest Camp, and you do want to have a chalet that's on the edge of the escarpment. And we also want to say personally thank you to Sydney, who greatly assisted us with correcting some of the booking gremlins which initially cropped up when we made our initial booking. Thank you, Sydney, very much. Greatly appreciated. And this is the 31st of August 2024, and this is our chalet at the Olifants Camp. And you can see it's late winter, not really early spring yet. There's hardly any leaves on the trees, and it's been a little bit cooler. So it's been raining last night, so it's lovely just having a little bit of fresh air, and it just smelled fantastic this morning. And let's have a look at our chalet. So now we are approaching the front door, and we have the normal outside kitchen here, and it's quite spacious compared to Sitara, certainly a little bit better laid out. And I think we can even put the microwave that's inside, we can put that outside as well, and it's quite a nice seating area. And let's have a look at the chalet itself. And all the chalets have this mosquito netting and wire protection so that there's no mosquitoes that can actually enter your chalet, which is great news. So entering the chalet, you can see that it's reasonably spacious, and there's the bathroom, and this is the beds. Basic, but it's there. And we got a air conditioning unit, which actually most of the chalets have, and even a fan. So actually pretty well equipped. And let's look at the bathroom here. Oh, got a lovely wash basin, toilet, and a shower area. And I just love these high ceilings here, because the chalet is nice and cool on those hot summer days. Of course, sunrise and sunsets over the bushveld is always spectacular, and we certainly made the best of this. one morning early, we decided to stand up and actually greet the sun. And we went to the Tindluvu restaurant and we sat there on the escarpment waiting for the sunrise. And what a really fantastic experience it was, just sitting there and watching the sky just turning from dark to bit orange to more brighter, and eventually the sun coming up. And we were quite amazed at how rapidly the sun actually came up, but not only just came up, how it moved across the sky. It was just actually fantastic. After sunrise, we just walked up a little bit up the pathway towards the Tindluvu restaurant, and we were just sitting there looking at what's going on, looking at the monkeys playing, and there were some animals down in the valley on the river. It was becoming more light, and we could see some crocodiles and some elephants and some hippos, and we were just sitting there and just watching this really fantastic view in the valley, and just sitting there and relaxing. And at the top there's the restaurants and the curio shops and the shops. And this is where we were watching rugby last night between the Springboks and the All Blacks. And the Springboks came from behind in the last 10 minutes and won the game. And we were all very happy. And if you have the opportunity, then do yourself a favor and book yourself into one of the guest houses, either the Lebombo one, which we're going to show you in a moment, and that's right again on the edge of the cliff, or the Nshawu. And from the outside, you can't really appreciate how the Lebombo Guest House looks on the inside. Because from the roof construction, it looks a little bit weird. The outside entertainment area of the Lebombo Guest House is really very nice, and you have a lovely fire pit as well there, with enough seating for at least 8 people, and more if you have a guest or two as well. And please do not forget the uninvited guests as well, and that's nothing but watch out for the monkeys again. Have a careful look at the roof construction, and you'll see why they developed it and made it in such a way, because it's really very, very nice inside, really nice and bright and light. Normally, you'll find the chalets all being very dark inside to keep out the heat, due to the fact that it's total thatch construction. But what they did here is they kept it nice and airy, but also lovely and cool, which is really the first time I've ever seen a construction like this. And you'll notice that as we exit, you can also see the main lookout deck that's beneath the Tindluvu restaurant there. But it's light.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
light.
yeah.
It's very nice and light. It's really nice.
But it,
And again, on a personal note, I have never seen any chalet bedroom that looked as nice and airy, inviting, but still cool like these bedrooms. If there might have been anything negative to mention about the Lebombo Guest House, it's the fact that the main living areas and the bedrooms are separate. Now, depending on your own choice, it can be a positive or a negative. Now hold on to your hard hats, because we have been given special permission to enter the Nshawu guest house, which they are really stripping down to the bones and building a totally new guest house there. And on this guest house, you would find 2 bedrooms from the middle on the one side and 2 bedrooms from the middle on the other side, with a large living area in between. And you have absolutely magnificent views over the valley, and you even have your own little pool there as well. That's a pool and a jacuzzi. So yes, hold on to your hard hats, and let's go and have a look at what they are busy building there. Leslie, you are building a magnificent building here. Hey, it's this is very, very nice. And I love this roof, and I love the it's excellent. Huh? Really very nice. Very nice. Yes, we'll come. want to look at the bedrooms first? All 4 bedrooms have direct access to the entertainment area and the outside area, which actually follows the contour lines of the cliff edge. So you can just walk out your bedroom literally and just sit and watch the animals below you and just look at the stunning views across the valley into the distance of the Lowveld. For those hot days, you even have your own pool / spa. And wow, isn't that nice? Ek het te veel dinge om te kyk. Ek kyk net nou kom kyk. Ek neem nog net af. Personally, I think you can sit hours and hours there and just watching the animals come and go below you. And this is the main atrium with really a lovely roof, high and cool. It's got enough light coming in from the front and the rear that connects the 2 sides of each 2 bedrooms into this spacious sitting, dining, kitchen area. And just look at that roof construction.